people, we're back.
Live and direct.
And in effect, and all those good things. I go by the name of GC, the Golden City's Golden Boy, also known as last name Henry. I was about to do my other
do you know what?
intro,
I thought you was about to go in. If you see the video watching back, you see me like, here we go.
Nah, I can't.
When was the last time you did that show?
Oh, big man.
A while ago.
July, yeah. It's been a while.
So, if you're feeling you need to do it. No, it's a bit too much for this,
that's already copywritten and, you know what I mean, placed on that side.
I need to have my own for this show.
You do need to, fam. You should be getting drops as well, everything.
Let me think. No, I can't. That's on the spot. Next episode, I'm going to have an intro there.
Or you're going to have an audio intro set for you, or you're actually going to have a lines that you're going to intro yourself.
Actually, I'll just go behind the mic, move my mouth, but I'll just insert the clip. So it sounds exactly the same every time, because I'm professional like that.
That is live. That is love.
My brother was really good. It's been another week, man.
It's been a while. I keep knocking the mic, man.
You can see it as well.
I can't help
or hear it. Do you know what keeps happening?
Yeah,
I keep realising that we always speak by video.
What do you mean?
So, like, we might show something.
But
obviously, we're on the Spotify and the Apple Music where it's just audio. So, I've realised that. But we'll do better, people.
Now,
we need an audio description.
That's sick. That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
Have you ever watched a film audio description?
No, I have actually. And it sounds like, have you heard of like on radio?
Yeah.
Have you heard of like a radio describing? Yeah.
Yes.
Just like that.
It's like the person enters the room. Yeah. The room is gloomy. Then they speak. There is a distant tone in his voice.
Monotonous music is playing in the background.
That's sick though. Yeah, we need one of those still.
Alright, people, we're back.
We are back.
So it's a new episode, new week.
Yeah, man.
New flex. Episode 15,
we got it completely wrong.
We said 12 last week.
Yeah, it was
episode 15. Jeez, season 2.
15. Right now, all I can hear outside is fireworks.
Yeah.
We're that time.
It's early, isn't it?
And when this comes out, firework night. Yeah, hopefully, if I got time.
That's a vibe.
Time willing.
That's a vibe.
It'll be out.
Do you know, I never remember when it's fireworks night. So if you didn't say, I wouldn't have known. I just when I see fireworks, I'm just like, do you know what it is? What's that film? Is it what's that? Top Boy. The new Top Boy on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, they're setting up. Have you seen it? The clip where they let fireworks go off to say to the people that need drugs, like, yo, we're here.
Oh, is it?
We're live.
Seen it, but maybe I didn't take that part in.
I'm not mixed in with that crowd.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really know.
I don't really know it. So shout out to Netflix, Top Boy, and Drake and that.
Firework night was the worst night of my life.
Oh, what, back in the day?
For years.
Really?
Yeah.
Scared of the fires?
Oh, I hate fireworks,
my
man.
days.
Well, I'm alright now. So when I went to Disneyland, like they have that massive bonanza.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? There's no way I can't like make my son not see this. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
Did he like it?
If I could do that, then I can deal with a little one, because they got like thousands and thousands of pints.
Yeah.
So I did that. Yeah, man, it was calm. He went to sleep, to be fair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was a waste of time.
Are you gonna fall asleep during the noise?
I know. But yeah, it was late. It's like 10, 11 o'clock they do it.
No, I get it.
So it's late still. But yeah, man, that's my little background on firework night. So I'm always going to remember the 5th of November. There's not going to be a time when I'm not going to know.
Yeah, just because of Disney?
No, just because of
just in
my
general, the
childhood.
Noise. Okay.
Traumatized, PTSD,
crying,
everything.
Under the bed sort of thing.
Yeah. No, 100%. What you think was me.
Serious?
That's the person like. You probably don't even remember, but big man, when we was younger, I stopped going out a week before firework night. So like, like the 1st of November.
Is it the noise?
Yeah.
You're a music man. You don't like noise.
Nah, the fireworks. It probably reminds you of the time when mum was in there. Doing doing with the thing and bat. It reminds me of them times, PTSD and all that. But nah, back in the days, like a week. Come like the 1st of November, I didn't come out that week.
Well, that's mad.
Like, you man don't even remember. That's what I'm saying. But there was a week. And then maybe a couple of days after. I remember one time we was at Kowa.
Yeah.
Yo, bag of fireworks were getting let off outside that I couldn't even leave.
Yeah? What, man stayed indoors? Oh yeah, I'll help you put the chairs back.
Basically, yeah. Literally, like, every man left, like all you man left, and I just stayed there talking like I'm gonna go talk to Denise or something. You know that?
That's hilarious.
But yeah, anyone that knows me knows. Nah, I'm not in all of that, man. I'm not in all of that.
That's how it go.
So that was my experience. But tomorrow, firework night.
You ate. Is there fireworks? Where's the event? Is there where's the docks?
No, not the docks. Wolsey's.
Nah, man. I'm saying them.
Yeah, you're in. Yeah, because they used to do like a little a fair and that at the docks, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, I never used to go to that either, and you man would be there, man.
Those ones were sick. The docks one was sick.
I wouldn't know. Same like the end of the fair.
Those ones were sick.
Yeah, never. Like I used to come out.
Yeah.
Leave 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that half an hour I need to get back to my yard. I didn't even leave close to the time. I made sure I left. And then one time I got catch by Argos.
Catch on, it started firing.
Letting off.
Yeah.
Fireworks are getting let off by the park.
Big man, I can't understand that.
Straight down Met's way, flying down Met's way, trying to get home, man.
I can't.
Like I'm literally, just no.
That life.
But that was my time, man. That's how our intro spent. Big man, what you been up to this week?
That life. What have I been up to? Not much, I've had a week off. I was going to say some things there, but I had a week off.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it, fam. It's been good, just chilling.
Yeah, it's always good to try and just reflect on it.
Yeah. It's a good week, man. It was a solid week. It's a solid week. Like, some stuff I was doing, I can't really talk about it. But it was solid. It was good. Not on a road thing, because I'm not that guy, innit?
So not on a road thing?
Not on a road thing.
Not on no PTSD firework thing, no?
That's definitely not my life. But it's a solid one, fam. It was good. It was a good one, man.
It's good to hear, man.
Yeah, man.
It's good to hear. I need some time off, man. Well, actually, I spent like 6 weeks off.
That's a fact.
I need some time off when I'm okay.
So what are you saying? What was your week saying?
Yeah, man, it was cool.
Anything new?
Got involved in a little music project.
Yeah. I like that.
So yeah, shout out Certified Studios and that.
Yeah.
Got some content coming out real soon.
Vibes.
And yeah, I think you'll probably, especially around here, you're going to hear a lot more of that name. Got some clothing and
that studio flex and that.
Everything. Got the clothes, got the alcohol, got loads of stuff. Hold on,
got the alcohol, yeah?
Yeah.
Got the own little, snazzle. Yeah, that's dope.
Big man, I'm in studio, so I don't drink.
Yeah.
I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
Man brought the caramel vodka.
Okay.
Yo, by the end of the studio session, I'm on say, basically, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's a flex.
Yeah. So yeah, man, Certified Studios.
I don't know. I might come back on the music thing,
Big man, whenever you're ready, it's there.
I don't know.
We got a couple tunes to do anyway.
Facts.
Like we got the tune we just spoke about. We got the Young Girl, Please Be Strong tune. That needs to get done. Solid. So yeah, man, there's a few things ready, but I'll shout you when the time's right.
That's right, yeah.
You're a busy man.
I hear you.
You're a busy man. So
wax on, wax off it, yes. Jeez.
GC on fire.
Barring again.
No, GC's on fire.
What you saying? Oh, you want to? No. I ain't trying to bring back old bars because I'm trying to bring back old bars.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
That's the intro, man. Let's get into it. Let's bang out these topics.
Alright, fam. Hot off the press, yeah?
Hot.
We gotta talk about something.
Okay. Talk to me. And then we'll talk to the people.
Yeah. So there's a... Since we're around the table at the moment, yeah? There are many people that talk around tables.
Okay.
This side of the pond, that side of the pond, everything like that, yeah?
Yeah.
There's a certain red table where people talk...
Openly.
They share openly.
Okay.
They discuss openly. They have conversations. Have you heard of the red table talk?
I have heard of it before, yes.
Yeah, I think so. Was it Jada Pinkett?
Yeah, Jada, yeah.
It's got Jada's mum.
Okay. I haven't watched it, but I've heard of it.
Okay.
So what, is this like a weekly, monthly?
So it's a Facebook episode show, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it's only on Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
So the full episode you can only see on Facebook. You can see clips everywhere else.
Yeah,
and all that stuff. It's an official Facebook thing, yeah. Jada, innit? So Jada made a comment recently, innit? Well, shall I say a clip from her 30-minute interview show episode?
Oh, what, one of those taken out of context?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep it out of context because I need to have this conversation. In the context is alright still, but out of the context, that's what I care about.
We don't care about in context. We want to know out of context.
So this Jada is disrespecting my guy, fam.
No way. There's no
Fresh Prince.
There's no chance
cuz.
after entanglement she's got more disrespect.
She's got more disrespect, cuz. More disrespect for us. You know, Will Smith's a legend. You know that, right?
Yo, no, undoubtedly.
He's like the greatest.
Yeah,
one of the greatest guys. Do you know what? Hip hop verses. He's got one of the best hip hop verses I've ever heard.
Big man,
I know that's deep. I'm not even gassing this intro.
Please reenact or repeat what is, because I don't know.
Wait, I can't remember the whole bar, but he's got a song where he goes, I swear it's Shake the Room. What's it? Boom, shake the room.
Yeah.
And he's got a verse, I think it's like the second or third verse where he says, he's like, oh, my heart's racing and I can't even remember the bar, but he starts saying like, oh, and then I start a stutter, and oh, mate, the bar is it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway,
he's involved in one of my favorite bars.
Yeah,
Eminem.
Okay,
Will Smith don't need to curse in his records, style records.
But I do.
So.
And
you too.
Yeah.
Eminem.
I like have you heard his feedback when he's on the stage? He's like, and people say that I'm soft. Yeah, Microsoft. Simple bars, but they work, fam. Simple bars, but they work.
Big Willie, you know.
Yeah.
The Fresh Prince.
Anyway,
behave.
In West Philadelphia, born in.
Hey, in the playground.
She said, "Yeah, brother." She was on. She was on the show. She was on the show with. I'm trying to get this guy's name right. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yep.
Big actress, yeah. Big.
From I just seen the little clip, I thought Gwyneth.
Big. Having a conversation about relationships, and she was kind of hinting at the fact that her husband.
What, Gwyneth or Jada?
No, Jada was.
Okay, yeah.
They were having a conversation just talking about romances and sex and sexuality and things of that nature. And she's talking about at one point in her time she was angry at Will.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm in love with this guy, but he's not able to read my mind. He doesn't know what I like.
Okay.
Why doesn't he know? I shouldn't have to say anything. He should just know. That just pissed me off, fam.
Whoa. What? Close to heart in that?
Pissed me off, fam.
Okay, alright.
Pissed me off.
Sorry, go on.
I just don't know. And again, I'm out of context and it's out of context.
Yeah,
but only because Will Smith is the guy.
Yeah.
Men in Black 2, fam.
Yeah.
Independence Day, you know.
My welcome to America. Boom. Man punched and knocked out the alien, brother.
I had seen. Well, anyway, I don't want to gas it too much.
Okay.
Will's got a book coming out called Will as well.
It's called Will.
Okay. Man, them cop that. Yeah, I think it comes out tomorrow actually.
Oh, jeez.
Timing.
What is it?
Yeah,
Autobiography.
but it's also like a motivational. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing.
That's what he does, isn't it?
Living his life as a case study for the rest of us. Anyway.
Yeah,
Jada.
The heart, man.
Jada needs to come to the front of the court.
Bring her
to the front of the courtroom, man, because we need to address this situation. Because I just want to. Can I open it up for the bigger conversation?
Open it up.
Where?
You can see people. This brother's hurt about this.
No, calm. But where do these females? Oh, I gotta do it. Where do these females, brother? I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone. But I want to offend everybody, innit? Where do these females get off?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, a big man like Will,
big man,
may have just came off set doing another $1 million, $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
Got you patterned in a huge house. Been raising his kids with all love and adoration. Where do you get off going on TV and talking of disrespect towards Big Will? Where did these girls get on? I don't understand it, fam.
Yeah.
So we just need to have a conversation around the disrespect. I think we need to have a conversation around the disrespect.
Yeah. Right. So let's try and pull it into a little bit of context. So you gave what the situation is, and it is Big Will.
I just kind of ranted, didn't I? I didn't really actually explain the thing, but yeah.
So I think we need to really talk about, like, should people be that honest in a relationship? If a female's not getting what she wants out of the relationship, should she be that honest? So
this is what I got from it, and I was kind of annoyed by. Yeah. She says, "Oh, why doesn't the man I love know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Why can't he read my mind?" Now, in context, she's actually just saying, "Oh, it's negative. This is how we women are, and we shouldn't be like that." But out of context is what I care about right now. So, but how can a girl tell you, "Oh, you don't read my mind. You don't know what I like"? I just find that weird.
But do you not think that's pretty common? Do you not think that's like a pretty common observation?
Probably.
Like, where like you might be having an open conversation and you might say something and they're like, no.
Yeah.
How do you not know that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how would I know that if you haven't told me? Why, you know me. You've been with me long enough. How do you not know that?
So we're just supposed to read minds and be so perfectly observant that we know every in and out of everything.
So should we not be that?
I just think.
What are you saying? Should we not be that?
I'm saying communication is key in life.
Yeah.
And a female needs to communicate to her male partner, and a male partner needs to communicate to his female partner. You get me? There needs to be communication that's happening. Specifically in the bedroom, I think that's key. That's vital.
So do you believe if... And you know what? I had this conversation earlier when I seen the topic.
Yeah.
So do you think that female or male, they should come forward and say they're not being satisfied sexually? Do you think that's a conversation you should
for the
be
world?
having?
For the world.
No, what? They did it. She did it in front of the world.
It would have been calm if he was involved.
Like, imagine you might hear that in our world.
Yeah.
That is not through social media.
Yeah.
You might hear that from a friend of a friend.
Yeah. That's facts.
You know what that was? Oh, do you know she told this person and they're coming back to you?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that should be a discussion that's had?
I think a conversation must be had between both parties involved.
After you just started ranting and now you're talking about both parties.
But for real. Like, for example, mate, I don't want to do it, but it's a bit peak, innit?
Do it.
So I'm definitely not going to do it. It's a bit peak, but I'll tell you after it. That's
okay.
funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Certain topics are just hard to converse about.
Yeah, of course.
And that could be a soul destroying conversation for either party. Yeah. But it's even more of a soul destroying if you don't have that conversation for one of the parties, isn't it?
Yeah.
You may be going around like, yo, man can just doing a madness last night. Yeah.
Dying.
Yo, you should have seen her, mate. You should have seen her. I brought her on her period 3 days early. Do you know what I mean? One of them ones. Yeah.
This guy, you know.
But really, she's just like, nah, that wasn't it, innit? That wasn't it. You might have just headed out the door, yo, gave you a kiss and a hug, and she might just text someone else, yo, what you up to?
Why? So do you think that you need to know that then? Because the conversation I had was like, say you're not performing. Are you ever going to be able to perform? Now, you're under pressure.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're under pressure now. I think you have to be a strong couple.
Have to be a strong couple.
Have that talk or have that chat.
Not the conversation. I don't think the conversation needs to be strong. You don't need to be a strong couple. You just need to be together. If you're together and you're thinking, yeah, my pleasure, my enjoyment is important. Your pleasure, your enjoyment is important. So therefore, we need to have this conversation.
Okay, yeah,
that's just a mature conversation. That's very grown up. That's a mature conversation, isn't it?
That's a grown
majority of the man, I don't know, innit? I'm just assuming people aren't having those conversations, innit? Or maybe they are.
But what do you think? What if both people are not comfortable to have that? So say someone's like, say Jada is open to having that conversation, but like you said, Will's like, listen, I'm tired. I've been working. Maybe I haven't been so attentive to your needs, but I've got other things going on. Like, who do you think is wrong in that situation?
So I don't know if there's a wrong or right, because like with ebbs and flows in relationships, hear that? Yeah, ebbs and flows. Man's been reading a book here and there.
Big man, are you trying to do relationship counselling? I'm just trying to slide it
into the culture.
Yeah.
For more healthier relationships. Nah, do you know what? I just think, if you're mature,
yeah,
and at times I am, I'm not really mature, but sometimes I'm mature in it, and some people are like that. With the ebbs and flows of relationships, you may have just periods where you're like, sex isn't the driving force at that moment.
Yeah,
you got bills, you got debts, you got
a lot more going
on. And these things are what's more important in the relationship. But then there's other times when you got freedom to give more attention to other things than other things, innit? And that's when you can have those conversations. But us in healthy relationships, I don't know if people have healthy relationships, or even if Jada and Will is a example of a healthy relationship for anybody to aspire to.
I think on the outside, before Jada started getting these chat shows, and before the August entanglement, it looked like a proper healthy relationship. with the kids.
Yeah.
Like the kids were like basically free to do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like they've grown up non-binary. They don't really seem to have any kind of restrict. So it looked like, you know what, this is a 21st century relationship. Yeah. I guess as soon as they started talking about things, people are like
seeing holes
like
in
that.
It. Seeing holes in the
But then is it for us to judge that?
That's a fact.
If they're happy and that's how they want their relationship to be, then it's not really for us to judge.
Sure, I ain't gonna lie. That's dope. That would be so dope if someone was like, I don't know, maybe writing a book.
Yeah.
About love.
Yeah.
Coming out in 2022, called Cupid's Tale. Yeah.
The thing is, though, I don't know if anyone's doing that.
Do you know what? There's a guy.
But if there was,
if there was, you could
what
probably.
What kind of things do you think would be in it?
All these sort of things. Modern conversations about love and relationships. And I think, like, let's say they had an Instagram account, yeah?
Yeah.
Say they had an Instagram account, they probably would be something like, I don't know, the Cupid's Tale book. That
makes sense. And if it's a book about love in the 21st century. Okay.
Alright, back to regular regular programming.
No, but what would that book look like? What would be in that book? Because we're talking about relationships 21st century. If there's a book like that coming, how does that look? What does that look like?
I think we should stay tuned for
we're gonna stay tuned.
Yeah.
So this makes sense now. This is why you start talking about ebb and flow in relationships, and this is why you're going into that more counselor approach. Because there is a book coming.
Possibly. No, there is a book coming.
And this is why you wanted to talk relationships. I see it all now. It's all making
how it's rolling together
now.
Anyway, let's go back on
my
topic.
free time does not make you rich.
They don't get it.
No, we're getting to that.
Anyway.
Yeah, back on topic.
Mature conversations in mature relationships, I think, can have those conversations. When there's not maturity in those conversations, you can't handle that.
No.
Like, I don't know if I could. Well, previously I've had a situation in it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna actually.
What, just
respectfully, I'm not gonna talk about it. Respectfully, innit? Just respectfully. Not
okay.
But I get those things. I get those conversations. I get those conversations in it. What do you reckon? What do you reckon the modern world is having? Do you reckon people in your circle, in our circle, are having those conversations in their relationships?
No, I don't think so.
Do you reckon they're just piping and leaving and whatever?
I think man really think, listen, I put it down. Like, I don't...
Yeah.
But then I don't know, innit? Do you not think that's a bit weird? Like, imagine asking someone, like, as a man, talking from a man.
Yeah.
Like, asking the girl, female,
was that
wife, are you satisfied? Like, I didn't even ask that question. Obviously, with me, like, you have to wait for her to wake up.
Oh, yeah.
All of that.
Throw some water on her face.
Everything alright? You alright though, yeah?
Hey.
You need a water, a jug, what do you need? Zimmer frame? What are you looking? Wheelchair?
Clearly.
But obviously, in a normal conversation, I don't know if people are asking those questions.
Yeah. Are you asking those questions? Or is that too much to ask?
No. Yeah, I'm open about it. Yeah, we're open about it.
That's good stuff.
Of course, I have to be.
That's the ideal. That's not the ideal. Sorry, that's a healthy relationship. Being able to have conversations.
I'm not mature about it.
You're not mature. Yeah,
no, it's not a mature conversation.
Neither is
it's not a mature. It's never
a
mature. Like, you might have a mature conversation.
Yeah.
But it's mainly just dropped in as a joke or just a little. You know, watching something. That look interesting. Maybe that's something we should try. You know, and then just a little subtle.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
You know, or something like that. Or,
and do you know what it is?
Would you be interested in doing something like that?
Yes.
Like that kind of comment.
Do you know what it is? It's
hanging from the ceiling.
Look what I purchased, eh?
Yeah.
I just found
That's funny, because it's my basket.
How did I get there? Do you know what? Depending on the relationships, you may not need to have a straight conversation in it.
Yeah.
Like, some relationships don't need to have a sit down. Okay, so look, this is what's happening, yeah, and I've got an issue with this. You got an issue with that. So this needs to happen. And some people, it could just be breaking jokes. Yeah. I mean, the end goal's the same, but it's just how you interact in it.
No, and I think.
So I don't know if Jada was sending Will a message and he's not listening because he's busy. He's just got a new film coming out and he's got a book coming out. He's doing a book tour and this, that, and the other. And he's just like, yo, come home and do your thing. But he's not able to hear.
So do you reckon this is current, what she's saying? Or
nah,
I reckon the thing is with their relationship, I don't know what is because we don't know, but I think a lot of the things she talks about are things that have happened already.
Yeah.
And they've got over, they've dealt with.
Yeah.
And now they're happy to talk about it. I don't know if it's current. Obviously, the entanglement thing.
Yeah.
By the time they spoke about it, it was pretty.
It was dealt
current.
with, yeah.
But
It was dealt with
done.
on their side, but
Yeah.
it was current because
August.
August had an interview that just came out because it was his album that was coming out at the time and blah blah blah.
Yeah. So for him, he brought it back out. But yeah, with them, I think it was. Yeah. So maybe it's good that they talk about.
And their relationship's been for like 26 years. They've been married for. So that's you gotta give them that, innit? So they've been through a lot, and they could probably talk about this. And this may have been something that happened in the first 4 years of their marriage.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. And I think in that aspect, it's good because they may bring other people to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Like it may not be as comfortable. Like a girl or a man or whoever may feel a bit more comfortable to say, "Oh, have you seen that? Have you seen the Jada interview?
Interesting.
What you talking about? Do you think we could ever have, like for 15 years she wanted to have this conversation? You know when you I've never really liked it." The brother's like, "What do you mean? That's my finishing move."
What do you mean? You don't like both hands around the neck? You actually enjoy breathing?
That's my finishing move. I've been doing it for years. She's like, "Yeah, I know."
It's not really been my thing.
When you call your mum's name, I don't really like it. No, but I don't know, man. I don't know where it gets to for you to have that conversation. Like, you need to be in severe discomfort or dissatisfied.
I think. Do you know what it is for a lot of people? If they've been in like relationships before, it may be easy for them to just like.
Oh, this is
it
uneven grind. So what you're saying? Compare relationships.
Not necessarily compare relationships. Yeah, we'll compare historical relationships with modern day relationships. Oh yes, but the last one
do your thing, but I'm not into this.
You're not into this, no.
Go on.
Snazzle. But like, like the previous relationship, this was happening, and it's not happening in this relationship.
Ooh,
but that's just natural.
You can't have that conversation. That conversation cannot happen.
Can it not happen? Why? What can't happen?
So you're telling me, in a relationship, you can say...
No, I'm not saying... I'm not saying me specifically, but in general.
No, but I'm saying this is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That you can have an open discussion about a previous relationship.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we do that. Whether we talk about it or not. In our heads, we're comparing... Yeah, okay. in your head, you're comparing the way that this one gave you the sloppy and that one didn't give the slop.
I would like to categorically, on record, say... I do not compare any previous.
Of course you don't. You're the one in the million that don't. 100%. But for the rest of the world that probably do in their minds, you know what I mean? That's what happens, isn't it? Whether they have,
if that's what you're telling me.
Whether they have those conversations with their individuals that they're with or not, they probably do think about it. Because if your greatest experience was, not you specifically, but if someone's greatest experience was a couple years ago, and they're yearning for that again, it might, I don't know. What am I saying without saying?
What are you? So in that context, are you happy to have that? So say you, like obviously not in any situation, but so say you meet a new girl, and she starts talking about how she enjoyed things with her previous partner.
No, she couldn't have that conversation with me. But what she could say is suggest things, innit? She could say, "Oh, do you know
what? Your first thing is going to be like,
what's that?
What have you done it before?"
Nah, that's not going to be that's not my conversation. Nah,
you're not on that Drake brand new?
Nah, I'm not on that. I'm not.
Okay, is everything I'm doing brand new? Or is it just the same? No, you're not on that conversation.
I'm not cool.
You're open for suggestion.
For sure.
Okay.
As long as she is, I am, innit? It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good, isn't it?
No, I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying.
And this goes like to the atmosphere, innit? So I'm intrigued, innit? I want to know like I'm intrigued because I want to know like modern relationships. I'm just intrigued at what the modern relationship looks like, because there may be many unsatisfied individuals.
Yeah,
I mean, there may be a. I was gonna say a joke.
I know where you're going.
I got
what wives that would like.
I can't. But I'm just saying there may be in it.
But they're not even maybe. There is.
So it's specifically for Jada, but it also falls on the male side, because there may be men that are just completely unsatisfied.
Yeah. Do you
know what I mean? So I don't know if they've got to have a conversation, but that might drive them to other people.
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense. And to some extent, some people say that that's what was happening with Will and Jay. That they were just like, okay, yeah, we're married, but we've got an open relationship. So
Yeah,
you're
we've
gonna do
got our
your
own
thing
thing.
over there, and you do my thing over here, and that's how our relationship continues. Maybe that is what modern relationships look like. I don't know.
I think we spoke about it before, aren't we? Like an
We did.
open relationship. And you said you were open to being an open.
Big man, it's not cute.
What's
It's
it
not
called again?
polyamorous, I think it is.
You know, don't talk to me like
Is
you
it
don't know.
polyamorous? Polygamy? I don't know.
Polygamy.
Maybe not. That sounds a bit off.
No, I don't know. Anyway.
We don't deal with facts.
Yeah, we never deal with facts. We just talk. We want people to get involved. Tell us we're right. Tell us we're wrong.
I want to know. Can any of you have that conversation, or have you had that conversation with a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a historical one, something you've been with in the past, and how did that go? Because my assumption is, if your guy came up to you and was like, "Yo, we need to fix that,"
Yeah.
I'm guessing, not you specifically, but anyone would be like, "Yeah, okay, cool, well, go on, innit?" But it depends on the pride of that man or that woman, innit?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Blue pill time. That's all it is, big man.
Blue chew.
We need to see them things though. Like people openly take them things and
Yeah.
are proud to say it.
Yeah.
Like I've never took it before.
Yeah.
But I know people my age, younger than me,
Yeah.
that bang it out regularly.
Yeah.
And they're yo, listen, what you need to do, brethren, bang out too. Yeah? See that night? All night.
yeah.
All night. I said,
Yeah.
okay, that's not for me. But I hear you. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe that.
Maybe it is, maybe it is.
Maybe you know, if you've got a partner, you've got a girlfriend, she just subtly, pushes
at
a
that.
little
Yeah.
2 blue pills your direction.
Or a care package.
Yeah, look, and just says tonight I need more than 2-3 minutes.
I'm 34, cuz. She ain't getting longer than 10. Nah, she ain't getting longer than 10. She ain't getting no 2
bad
rounds.
back.
Get out of here, man. That's old night.
We need that conversation again, man. I know we had it. We had it previously.
Well, we should bring some females in for that conversation.
100%. I think
I know.
I think we're in a better
would love
position
to.
now to have a couple guests. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Little tippy.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So that's gonna be the next thing. My brother, how do you want to summarize this topic?
So I just want to summarize this.
Videos flashing at me right now.
I've got to summarize it real quickly and say, look, Jada, we love you, but sit down, innit? Never disrespect the kings, innit? Never disrespect the kings, innit? That's what I'm saying. Never disrespect the kings.
I got no more to add. Catch you in the next topic. So that one was a peak one that could have went left, you know.
Could have went, innit? Could have went.
Coulda
Well
went
controlled, I
mad
must say.
left.
Well controlled. Well controlled.
Well, you know, I have to rein you back in
Yeah,
sometimes.
Facts.
You know, cause you like that controversy. Me, I'm a bit more reserved.
You're a bit of a grown man, innit? You're a bit
I am
mature,
not-
innit? You're a bit
way.
mature. I understand
No
you.
maturity around here.
I hear you.
I work with children, you know
Yeah.
them ones. So
Yeah, it's
there's
a
no
regular-
maturity.
yeah.
Every day I'm just around teenagers. You know them ones. Work, professional capacity.
Yeah. No, for sure.
So yeah, it's like that. My brother, what are we going into next? This one's a bit of a mad one. Matrix.
It's a bit of a Matrix flex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Matrix 4's coming out.
Oh, for real?
December.
True. Yeah, can't wait for that.
That's going to be a vibe.
Yes.
So, we were just talking about Jada.
Yep.
You know, she's got a platform on Facebook.
On Facebook, yes. Mark
See how
Zuckerberg.
we connect things, yeah?
Always.
So, obviously, Mark came out recently and said that they're changing the name of the Facebook company
Okay.
to Meta. And he's
Right.
going to focus on the metaverse.
That's mad.
So, the little video that came out is like him talking to his virtual self and sort of things that can happen when you're talking to your virtual self and what could happen in this quote-unquote metaverse.
What kind of madness?
So I don't
are you
know.
with?
I don't know if anyone has read the book Ready Player One. It is phenomenal.
Seen a film.
The film's dope. It's decent, but the book is a madness.
Is it?
And that's the kind of world that it feels like he's trying to build, isn't it? Where we're going online to work. We're going online to do.
Oh, is that what Ready Player One is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Ready Player One is literally just the metaverse, similar to the metaverse, So you get plugged in, you put these glasses on, or you put a suit on, or blah blah blah, and then you are in this virtual world and virtual space. And there's so much great things that could happen in that kind of space.
Yeah.
Just today, Nike came out and said that they are patenting all of their clothing and trainers in the virtual world.
Do you know what the thing is?
Yeah.
I really like Sims.
Yeah. Facts. Go for
I
it.
always thought this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, I always thought the next step we're going to do, and I've
simulation.
spoken about it so many times, is we're going to stop being out and we're just going to plug in.
Yeah.
Like, people are going to plug, like, you've already got, like, the Bitcoins, digital currency.
Yep.
Not physical, so you can earn digital currency online, like they do mining and that. So you could literally 9 to 5 work in a virtual world.
Yeah. Plug into a virtual world and do your thing.
Nah, this is starting to get mad. So let's go back to the metaverse.
Yeah.
So what does that involve?
So Facebook, obviously, or Facebook company, or now Meta owns, obviously, WhatsApp,
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, and loads of other small companies, big companies, well, smallish companies. And this metaverse is trying to encapsulate all of those, as well as everything else that could exist in this virtual reality.
That's mad.
That's crazy, isn't it?
So when we're talking like the Matrix,
the
metaverse is literally
what the Matrix could be.
What they want it to be.
Yeah.
You're plugged in, you're walking around, you're you, but you're a digital version of yourself.
Yeah. He talks about in the video clip that kind of advertises it about how you could, they call it skins, where you could just put on certain skins.
Yeah.
So obviously in the virtual world you can have these kind of trainers on, these Nike trainers or this Nike outfit, or these, you could look like an alien, you could look like this or that.
Are these things you're gonna have to buy in real life?
I'd assume so, yeah.
They're part of the meta world.
Yeah. So I think
Metaverse.
you'll purchase them probably as we purchase anything now.
Yeah. Whether
it's done through cryptocurrency or whether it's done through financial, however we do things, and then you're just gonna get plugged in bit by bit. Now, it may be totally different because in a way, Ready Player One is you can put on like hands, like you can stand on like a running thing, so you can feel the running thing, you can feel the punch that's when someone hits you, blah blah blah. Now that's obviously a movie, so this metaverse, it seemed as though he's trying to do the same sort of thing, Mark Zuckerberg, but not just him, everybody. When that big Pokemon game came out, Pokemon Go, when you're literally going around to different physical places.
I was thinking about that yesterday, you know. Yesterday, kind of beer walking. I thought, if I download Pokemon Go again, let's get some Pokemon on the way. So
in that regard, it's like you're in the real world, but there's a virtual world or a virtual screen that you've got in your hands. And there's obviously these, it came out years ago, Google glasses.
Yeah, I was about to say the Google glasses.
And you can put on these Google glasses and envision everything or see everything in the world that isn't here. So the digital world that is here that encompasses the space. Have you seen the
film Free Guy? That come out with Ryan Reynolds, literally.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. I haven't seen the film.
So it's similar like that. So in there, people will plug in like their digital world, and basically go there, earn money, do stuff, do everything like that, like what we're speaking about. And obviously, he's like a glitch, and he's part of that actual computer.
Yeah.
He's not. He's like I forgot what they're
program
called.
or
yeah. So he's just part of the game. But gets his own mind. Mm-hmm. But yeah, similar to that, and like everyone's plugging in, like people are meet on there, like people go on dates.
Yeah.
Like it's a proper community, but not real.
Yeah.
It's people that are logged in and put a headset on, put goggles on, and go in. Nah, this is a madness. It's coming.
Do you know what blows my mind is that for the kids that grow up, like for some of it, like if my parents was to see this, they'd be like, "Oh, that's a bit far fetched. That's not actually gonna happen." Of course. And my generation is the ones that's gonna try and see how it could be unfolding.
Yeah.
And then our children are the ones that's gonna have to embrace it to some 100%. extent. So that's what I think is baffling. But there's some of the good stuff that he was talking about is in terms of like training. So he's got a video clip where he's like playing, what do you call it with swords? What do you call it? Fencing?
Yeah.
So he's fencing with somebody in a digital virtual world. So that's good for learning. So there could be like online schooling could be different.
Yeah.
So virtual schooling could be different. I don't know, watching porn could be different. I'm dewing, like I'm thinking in my head,
big man, like going
Sorry,
to
I
uni.
had to.
Like,
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
you're going, like, you're there in person, but you're not in person.
Yeah.
And it's for the drop porn. Casting couch
Guys,
and everything
that's
there.
very important. That's very important.
Have you seen the videos of the people with the PlayStation thing? I seen like people then pull it online, and they've got like the VR goggles.
Yeah.
And sat down.
Okay, yeah. That's funny. That's hilarious. But yeah, that kind of life would be incredible, depending on what context it is. And as obviously the way they talk about Pokemon Go is the reason why I brought that up is because there are certain spaces that live in the digital world, the virtual world, but will encompass physical space. So the same way you have to go to a physical location, you could hack it as well, but you have to go to a physical location to get the Pokemon.
Yeah.
You can go to a physical place to shop. So for example, you could go, like the Night Store could be exactly where the Night Store is now, but there's nothing physically there. But when you go in there, you put on the glasses and you can in the virtual world see everything.
Nah,
there.
this is all
Does that
mad.
make sense?
I hear you though. I hear you. And you know what? I'm willing to embrace it. Like I've always said, I'm a man that likes technology.
Yeah.
Like I've always been impressed with technology. I like to know what's coming next. I know there's a lot of people that are scared of where this is gonna go, and it's gonna have negative connotations with it because
100%.
like you said, our next generation, the child generation, they're not gonna be out. They're not gonna have really no people skills.
Yeah.
All they're gonna want to do is come home and plug in.
Yeah.
And that is even if then they even need to leave.
Yeah.
Like you said, in 20 years, school may be virtual. You know, you may just get up and go, you know what, you have 2 days in school physically and then 2 days virtually in school.
Because we do... What COVID did show us is that you could do some things virtually.
Yeah.
So like virtual Zoom meetings and Microsoft Team meetings and things of that nature. But now having this quote-unquote virtual metaverse that could put you feel like you're physically in the same room. So even instead of looking at a screen or a computer screen or a phone or a laptop or things like that, you could literally put on goggles and then look around the actual room. And I think that's dope.
So
the idea of that is dope.
I've been on the VA, like the proper when I went to Madrid.
Yeah.
There's a new stadium over there that was like recently built and it's meant to be like state of the art, and they had the VR head glass, like proper ones with the massive tube.
Yeah.
And basically you walk out onto the pitch.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm moving out the way of people.
Yeah.
It was that bad that I had to like put my hands on something in front of me to remember that I'm not there.
Not there, yeah.
But literally, like, so you walk, you're in the changing rooms.
Yeah.
Like with the team, you can turn your head, you can look down, like look around, everything, move your hands.
Yeah.
So like you're holding on to like these things, so you move your hands and your hands come in front of you, and then obviously it walks for you. So even that's weird, because like you look around and you're walking, but obviously you're stood still.
Yeah.
Then you go out onto the pitch, and then like people come up to you and like speak, and you can hear them talking.
Yeah.
And then like the ref's like gives you the ball. So obviously you can put your hand out. You don't take it, but he offers it to you. You walk onto the pitch. People are running past. Yo, it was mad. And obviously they're not... I don't know if that kind of level is available in houses yet.
Yeah.
But I just know, going through that experience, I thought, this is where it's going.
Yeah. I've seen
going.
clips online when people are wearing that and they're like on a roller coaster. And there's like, he's in the living room and he physically dives.
Yeah.
And he smashes the TV screen. Like he does all that.
And I've been on that, like Oculus is called.
Okay.
Yeah, like and even that give me a headache. So I was on the roller coaster and I had to sit down because where I was going around, it started to give me a headache. And you forget, and that was only like ones you could buy from Argos, so a couple of £100.
Yeah.
But even that was intense.
Yeah,
so like you're shooting and zombie games and stuff like that. But once you go on to like the proper VR ones, yo, it's crazy.
So this is what I'm saying. And like in terms of Mark Zuckerberg, I think anyone that's investing, that's like that's the best place to invest your money in right now, isn't it?
I don't know if them shares are not for normal investors.
That's a fact.
You know, even you need to be up in the millions.
Copping one share would probably in a couple of years be billions, isn't it? But that's just where I think the world's going. There's a book called 5 Companies Changing the World, and I think it's Apple, Facebook, and a few others, but I can't remember what they are. And Facebook is one of the ones that are going to change the world.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Everything is going to change from them. And I guess changing the name from Facebook company to Metaverse to some extent, it doesn't officially, but to some extent, it changes the narrative.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of bad press for Facebook.
Yeah, definitely.
About data fraud, not data fraud, but data being leaked and this, that, and the other, and the like insidious like nature of Facebook and what could be happening behind closed doors, blah blah blah. But changing it to metaverse just gives them a new name and to some extent, a new narrative that they can push.
So is Facebook changed its name, or is it staying Facebook just part of?
Yeah, the metaverse.
Because Facebook is the company, isn't it? Like, there's not.
So Facebook is the app.
Yeah.
And then there's Facebook Company.
Yeah.
Which has now changed its name to.
Yeah, no,
Metaverse.
that's what I mean. Like, Facebook is the name. So everything was owned by Facebook. It wasn't owned by something else.
Yeah, everything was owned by
so now
Facebook
Metaverse
Company.
is taken over like as the parent.
So
company.
Meta is the name changed to, and the Metaverse is the idea of what this world that we're going to be creating is going to be.
It's like some Marvel.
Yeah.
Cinematic verse.
Could be a madness.
Multiverse and all of that.
And the thing is, I feel like I don't know nothing about. What's it? There's a guy called Brother Ben X. He talks about like digital real estate.
Okay.
And like, what does it mean to what does the internet and all these things that are coming mean to the universe?
Yeah.
Like, what does it mean to us, and how much we need to get involved with it in terms of for the betterment of our children and our future and blah blah blah. But as some of us that's going to survive somehow without any connection to it. I'm guessing.
Well, like the same people that don't have bank accounts, don't have a mobile phone.
Yeah.
You know, they're still surviving in this world where you everything basically, especially over COVID, where they weren't even accepting cash.
Yeah, facts.
You know, but some people don't even have cards, but they still
Survived somehow.
Big man, I just can't believe, like you said, imagine going to a building that's got nothing in it.
Yeah.
But you're walking around.
Yeah.
And everything's full.
Yeah.
You know, things are just going in your cart.
That's a madness.
Obviously, you can't get anything physical, but trainers, clothes.
I mean,
you could literally just go in, empty room, and it's full up of clothes, and you could buy it like you would online. Yeah, that's a mad concept.
And that'd be a totally different experience than it would to just sit on your laptop and do it on the computer. So I think that even though you could probably do the exact same thing on your computer, then you could go to a physical place. I think the experience of going to a physical place and a location, putting on the VR sets and all that stuff, and looking at it, will give you the same satisfaction than going into town and doing exactly the same thing in a physical.
Yeah, because I'm done with shopping now. I haven't gone into a shop for ages. But yeah, imagine like you could be there and do that swipe up. Get a picture of yourself, put the clothes on it. You don't even need to physically try it on.
What would it look like in a body shape that's like mine?
You'd put your details in, pull it in, see how it all fits. I know they do that on like H&M or something, but like you said, it's through the laptop where you put in your height, weight, so on, and then you can put clothes on to that. But imagine you're in the shop doing that.
So to me, I'm just like, where the human existence is going, like the human mind is developing so fast, so quickly, and creating so many things. I'm just like, I thought we hit our peak.
Yeah,
I thought we were hitting our peak, but now we're not even close to our peak because we're gonna do a madness soon.
It's gonna be a digital world, man.
We're not even gonna be having physical sex anymore, guys.
No.
Nah.
What's the film?
Children... Dread? No, not Dread.
Not Dread. It's got my man in though. Wesley Snipes. Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. Yeah.
Where she's like, "Oh, do you wanna
have sex?" And
they plug in the.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Come on. So
that might be what
does digital sex look like?
I don't know, man. That might
you might have Googled that already. I feel like
I feel like
that was the first thing you did when it was like digital world. You was like, yo.
No, I haven't. But I'm assuming that it's going to be pretty interesting. I guess relationships won't be failing to satisfy one another. We just plug in a different level extreme.
Like, I'm ready to go to intensity 10 with you. Intensity level unlocked. You know them ones. But dating's gone digital.
Yeah,
like that's been a while now. Like,
and most
Tinder
people
and this and that is you don't go out and physically date, find people to date. Obviously, you meet them, but
and that's how people slide in DMs, and that's how conversation. You don't do those things.
What happens? How does that work?
I don't know, but that's not my thing. That's my thing.
Okay, but for the purpose of the video,
for the purpose of the video,
and the audio,
I'm assuming people see someone on Instagram or on these social media accounts, and they just slide and say things in their DMs, direct messenger. I don't know.
Is it? Is that how this new world works?
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, beautiful. Is that how this new world works?
Grand Rising Queen.
No, behave.
Can I unlock your chakras?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do what?
But no, like, but you're true though.
Yeah.
Imagine, like you said, like speed date. I'm convinced now in my head that we're just gonna walk into an empty place and it's gonna be full.
Yeah, you put on the glasses on,
see bare stuff, people arrive, take them off. It's just a room.
Yeah.
Like that's how like dating's gonna go.
Yeah.
Put the glasses on and you can see people, and they might not even be in the same. Well, they won't be. Like you said, there could be designated buildings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this building in Gloucester is connected to this building in London.
Yeah. So you sit down at a physical table.
Go in with them, and they're in the one in London.
Yeah.
You know, you basically it's around the same thing. And there's other people around.
The way
places.
Human engagement is happening is that we are not engaging as much as we are physically, and online engagement is more, for some people, more beneficial or better for them than physically engaging. Yeah. Or at least initially to start with. But for me, I'm a physical person, innit?
Well, you've made that pretty clear, I think.
So I like to chat, and I can't type. That's not my thing, innit? Or even on my wordsmith. Yeah. To some extent, I can't. I'm not talking.
Because you've got a few books, haven't you?
So, a few, 1 or 2, 3.
So obviously you know books, how to. You can communicate through writing. Yeah.
Some would say that's my forte.
Okay. But you prefer a physical touch.
What? A physical touch? What are you talking about?
That's what you just said. You said I prefer a physical touch.
No, I said physicality, innit?
Okay.
Physicality in terms of standing in front of me and then talking and conversing rather than just over the texts. That's what I'm saying.
You mean in the lights of dating?
Well, possibly dating or just human interactions.
Okay. No, that's fair enough. But do you not think that this digital world is going to make the young children not know anything about that? Maybe not even this generation, the next generation.
In a few generations.
Because obviously they're still used to being, even though like they might be like 10, 11, 12, but maybe their children might not even know what it was like to have a proper conversation.
Yeah, that's mad.
Just like we don't really know what it's like to have to write letters.
Yeah, but no one write letters now.
We don't know what it's like. We've never really, by the time we got to an age where we needed to keep in contact with people, we had the phones, we had texts, emails, not phone because people had phones, but more like emails, can send pictures, videos, like we could do all of that. So writing a letter's like, why would you write a letter to someone for just email?
For it to take 2 weeks. For sure.
So the kids die, it might be like, well, why would you go and see them? We just plug in and I'm in California.
I guess one of the final things I'd say is that like Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, Meta has gotten all the press.
Yeah.
And we think they're the ones pushing it. But there are hundreds, if not thousands, of smaller companies that have been pushing that same idea and that same thing and are still trying to do those sort of things in terms of creating a universe of some sorts. And we've got Elon Musk who's trying to do a madness as well.
Yeah, always.
And they're all... that's where the world's going. Digital real estate is where you are going to be financing in your future for the rest of generations to come.
Imagine. Do you think that, in a way, puts an even playing field out?
Nah.
No, you think the rich will still find a way to capitalise on
facts,
digital
facts. It's gonna widen the financial gap.
You think?
Because when everything becomes like, for example, in the Western world, it's gonna catch like a fire. We're just all gonna have to be living a certain specific way. Whereas second countries, first world countries, and third world countries are not going to be anywhere near this. Do you know what I mean?
So they haven't got the infrastructure, have they, to even keep up with that?
But imagine building an infrastructure. So for people like us, seeing where the world's going, I don't know if we've got enough finances. Could we go to a third world country or a country that is nowhere near affluence and start building the infrastructure, which this will be built on top of?
Yeah, of course we can. Whether or not they're going
that would be a wise decision.
On top of that, did you see the tweet where it said 10% of Elon Musk's net worth can solve world hunger?
Yeah.
And he replied and said, show me the statistics or whatever he said.
If I was to sell this company,
our Tesla stock today.
Yeah.
And then obviously the guy replied and was like, it's not that simple.
Yeah.
It would.
Exactly.
But that's mad. But do you think he was willing to do that? He had to because he put that in the universe.
I don't think he's willing to do that.
No? Big man. What was it? 2.6 billion? That's nothing to him. Didn't he make 6 to 8 million?
Yeah.
By teaming up with, who did he team up with?
But that's
teamed up with one of the car companies, or bought one of the. I made 68 million or 68 billion.
Yeah.
In one go.
No,
what's
but
a little 2.6?
No. He made that in stocks and shares. And if he was to sell those stocks and shares will be worthless. If he's the owner of the company, he sells all the stocks and shares in the company, and has therefore puts a statement saying, "Oh yeah, Tesla's shutting,"
Yeah.
those stocks is immediately worth 0 pence.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but he's not gonna sell that many
Yeah,
because
yeah,
what's
for
a
sure.
2.6 bill? That's
Yeah.
that's not a lot of stocks.
I don't know. It might be.
You think? Nah,
not a clue.
that Tesla valuation is higher.
And I think Tesla's going to go through the roof as well, because when everything just goes, especially in the Western world, when everything goes electric only.
Well, I think Tesla's
Facts.
probably gonna have the first self-driving car
Oh, they have got the
available.
first self.
No,
yeah.
but available to
The general
to
public.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think they'll be the first to maybe Tesla in the metaverse. Whatever
That'd
it's
be
called.
interesting.
You know,
That'd be
maybe they join up and
Join forces.
Yeah, like a Google Maps.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna have the first self-driving car that's
Look how
available to the public.
random, just because you said Google, innit? Look how Google just destroyed TomToms. You remember when TomToms first came
Yeah,
out, and that was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
it was a
everyone
big
needs to
thing.
get that. Now you can get just Google Maps on your phone and
Yeah.
it's done.
And that's what I use more
Yeah,
time
facts.
between that and Apple Maps.
So when I talk about how metaverse is going to be the future, because it's going to be the future because it's going to destroy other ways in which we naturally call life.
Yeah.
Like naturally we go to a normal television, most of us, to watch TV programs. Eventually the metaverse may start launching videos or film, and then we're just going to go there, and it's going to be the end of cinemas, or it's going to be the end of that. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Netflix and so on obviously started that anyway
Yeah.
for cinema.
Yeah.
Like physically going out
Yeah.
to watch a film now. People,
No point.
Well, it's down loads,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And you can still interact because you can have launch parties.
Yeah.
So even though you're in your house and I'm in my house, we can watch the same
Oh, you
film.
got that thing in
and
it where you
conver-
can watch it together.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Connection, man. I don't know, people. I just don't know. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for the metaverse? Are we ready to change the way in which we interact with one another?
So he's saying Mark Zuckerberg's not the Antichrist.
It might be because
Yeah?
if it's not him, it's his kid. You've
Oh,
seen his
jeez.
wife.
Nah.
No disrespect. No
I
disrespect.
said, no, just say, what, his wife pre-Facebook or his wife since Facebook?
His current wife. I don't know what I'll go on in it, but she looks a bit different.
She looks like she's been built to lead.
to bring forth the
A revolution.
Antichrist. Fam.
Oh, to bring forth.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
joking.
to birth.
Might be the one that births it, innit?
I'm sure you would find people out here that will say
Spreading that narrative.
the way that this world's going,
That's a fact.
it's coming to the end of times. That interesting
that's
one.
me,
On a
yeah.
real though, that's an interesting one.
Facts.
To see where we're gonna go and where we may end up in like the next 20 years.
Yeah.
I know it's not gonna be something that like catches on and next week we're gonna do it. I think it's gonna take a good 20 years.
I don't think anything takes 20 years now.
No? You don't think it'll take a good 20 years?
Technology moves fast, cuz.
But I feel like there's a lot
Sorry,
of...
yeah, the reality of these things will be faster, but whether it happens in everybody's home, yeah, that might be different. Yeah, sorry.
Same like internet. Think not everyone still has internet. Like it's more...
Most people do, though.
Yeah, most people do, but...
And they're trying to force everyone to.
Yeah, because there's a
Certainly.
lot of stuff that's going on. They even was going to bring out the initiative as well, innit? Where if you're in a low income family,
Yeah.
then you can get internet from the government.
Yeah. Well, they give out, I don't know if every school's doing it, but the school in Cheltenham, they were giving out iPads to every child.
Yeah, that's mad.
Every child in that school had an iPad that was in year 10 or below.
Imagine them doing that at Central.
Jeez!
we couldn't even access a
My
computer
God.
at some stage.
Fam, they weren't even giving us, like, fresh books.
No, books had the writing in. Go to page 74. Go to page 3.
Yeah,
go to
exactly.
3. Come back. Send you to the biology section with the vagina. Every book. No matter how many times you went to somewhere.
Go to page 8.
Yeah.
Go to page 26.
Yeah.
Go to page 49. 49, 52.
Yeah.
50, page 52.
Vagina.
Dickhead.
Oh, that was
Love
school
those
days.
days, cuz.
Them days
Love
there,
them.
man. Them
Love
days
them.
there. My brother, we are
Alright.
about to plug in. We're about to plug in and plug out. That's what the slogan should be. They say that in order to plug out of life, you need to plug into
Yeah.
the meta.
That's deep, man. It's powerful.
Mad.
It's powerful.
It's mad. I think maybe in a year or 2 years' time, if we're still around doing this, then we'll probably be having a deeper conversation, or you'll come in with
That
like,
would
the
transpire.
glasses. You'll
Oh,
come
yeah,
in with
yeah,
the
yeah.
glasses on.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yo, sorry, brother, I'm just buying. I'm just buying. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm ordering
buying
my
shares.
food for tonight.
Yeah,
you know, it'd be there ready for when I get back.
Facts.
And that time, me and you just having a normal conversation.
Yeah.
Scary times, man.
But it's life, fam. That is life.
Let's keep it moving. Boy, Hey, scary world, man. Soon gonna be a digital world.
That's a fact.
We're gonna have to change the podcast to the digital generation. I don't know why I couldn't say that word.
Or the broken digital generation.
Oh, or the digital broken generation.
That's facts.
Either way, we need to get that in quick. Everything's just gonna have digital in its name. Digital store, digital music. Well, it's already there.
Yeah, facts.
Digital music, digital store, digital TV.
Yeah, digital platforms.
See, like we said, subtly, they're pushing their agendas subtly underneath to where it's just normal.
Facts.
Do you know anyone that's still running five channels? You can't. There's no.
You can't.
You can't plug. There's no aerial TV no more, is there?
No.
It's gone. See, that's what I'm saying. People
started with the digital TVs, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Digital
People
radio,
that
everything.
want to still watch the 1 to 5, they can't even do that.
That's a madness.
So think, older generation have seen the world go from no TV,
Yep.
1 or 2 channels,
Yep.
4 channels,
Yep.
you know, channel 5 come in,
Yep.
cable TV,
Madness.
you know them ones, then like Freeview,
And their grandkids got their own YouTube
and
channels.
then now, like, they can't even watch the original no more. Can you even buy a black and white TV?
No.
Like, they don't even make them, do they?
No, they don't. You can buy a color TV and make it black and white.
True, monochrome and all of that. Yeah, see? Mad. This is where the world's going, man.
Facts.
My brother, last topic of the day.
Come on.
One that we're always speaking about in different aspects.
Routed, yeah.
You know, I respect you, went against what you said and when I got
Hold on,
that
big
jab.
man.
Oh,
Nah,
no,
nah.
I'm sorry, we're not talking about
Let's
it.
not.
I'm getting that
Let's
in
not
before
make
you
things
try and get it
out.
in with me.
Go on.
Respect you in that for,
Respectively, I understand.
growing up, being responsible for your colleagues, and getting that done. Are you still getting a bit of drama because,
I'm not getting drama.
or they died down now?
Drama hasn't died down, no.
No.
But it's still, it's not as crazy, innit?
Okay.
So that I think in my department, I think there is about 6 of us. 6 out of maybe 30,
Okay.
35, 40 people that haven't had the jab yet, or any of the jabs. But I think there's supposed to be an announcement today.
Yes.
Apparently, by Boris saying that anyone that works for the NHS have 5 months
Oh, is it?
to get both the vaccines or potentially lose their job.
That's a lie.
That's potentially what's supposed to have happened today.
No, they can't.
I haven't checked.
They
I haven't
can't
checked
start
that.
doing all of this.
That's what
again.
Boris is saying, and that's what Boris is saying.
But we have to talk about Boris. Boris has been quiet.
Man's been quiet.
Old type Boris, just subtly pushing underneath. He's probably got a new ute on the way, hasn't he? He's stressed.
Yeah, he's
Lost that
definitely
last
stressed.
piece of air that he combed over.
He's definitely stressed, I can tell.
So, the topic we're going into, as you can imagine, around the whole COVID coronavirus. Big man. They're trying to bring out a pill.
They are trying to bring
They're
out
trying
a
to
pill.
bring out a pill.
Yep.
So, I don't know a lot about this, because
Yep.
we never deal with facts.
Nope.
I just deal with the massive headline and run with it and make out of that what I will.
Yeah.
But they're saying now, if you have symptoms, then like any other medication,
Yep.
them symptoms will now reduce if you take this pill. So what I don't know, and I don't know if you know, is if it will be more effective for people that are double jabbed, or it's just a generic pill that's for everybody and the effectiveness is not dependent on if you've got the vaccine or not.
So
Do you know anything more about
what
it?
I've seen about it. So first of all, it's an American company. It's an American company that's developed it, and it has just been given the okay thumbs up for UK usage.
So has America started using it?
I don't believe so. I'm
We're
not
just
sure.
going to be the...
I think we're the guinea pigs. As far as
Say no.
I'm aware, we are the first country that has accepted it into our medical, I don't know how you call it, the medical industry, whatever,
yeah.
medically approved.
Okay.
So it's a pill. Apparently, it's not just something that deals with the symptoms. It actually deals with it is an actual.
Oh, it's a vaccine?
It's a vaccine
In a pill form?
In pill form, yeah.
Mad.
Apparently. So they say that out of everybody that's tried it, I think there was like 771 tests or individuals. I think 7.5% of those people got coronavirus.
Yeah.
everybody that had the pill survived, and none of them went. No one had serious.
Okay.
They dealt with it at home.
Yeah.
Those people that were a part of the test that got the what do you call the fake version? So a part of every test, you get the actual
there's
dosage.
like the placebo.
Placebo, yes.
Yeah.
So everyone that got the placebo and caught COVID, I think like 8 of them, or whatever percentage is, died.
Mad.
So they're saying that it is effective, and they only tested 771 in this test.
Yeah.
And they're now saying it's fit for use.
That's a small
In comparison to the rest of the world.
Small.
So,
like, what are they called? Like tests? I forgot. What's the word?
Sample.
Like a sample
test group. Yeah.
Yeah, that's small.
It's tiny, but if it was being rolled out globally, it's crazy small. If it's being rolled out specifically just to the UK, it's still small, but nowhere near in comparison to the billions.
That's
it's
still
millions,
small.
I don't know much about historical vaccines, or if that is a high number. If 771 is a high number, that might even be a low number in comparison to what they've done historically before. But
I don't know.
You know.
So what are we saying now?
One thing I will say, I can easily pop the pill rather than take the vaccine.
So that's
the
what
injection.
So do you think they're really noticing now that maybe it's the fact that it's an injection that are stopping certain people do it rather than
facts.
a vaccine?
Because they know when a man is starting yamming pork now.
Well, speak for yourself.
Not just pork, but yamming backside as well, isn't it?
Speak for yourself. It's true though. Certain man and yam a backside but won't put a vaccine.
What, pop a pill?
Mad. Mad.
I think amongst the younger people, I just think, all jokes aside, like comparison, if they say, "Oh, take this pill," rather than take this vaccine-induced syringe-filled blah blah, there's just a lot more scariness about that than there is about a pill. Big man, if they said, "Oh, it's a yogurt format," they put it in a yogurt. Man, would just yam the yogurt because it's not. It doesn't seem as any way, shape,
they
or
can
form.
make it into cannabis. Yeah, man.
Oh, you gotta push that narrative, eh?
Stereotypes.
Nah, but on a real, I feel like a pill can sell easily.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So have they spoke about? I know it's new and but the thing is, remember when COVID first licked and there was no talk of vaccine. Me and you spoke about the vaccine and how it's gonna affect travel, going to places,
work, finances,
we
money.
Probably didn't. We are at the heights that we expected it to hit. Not even expected, but we spoke about it. But we were able to kind of foresee
some of it.
What was happening without the vaccine.
I was expecting army to be on patrol, out on road.
Well, they nearly went into martial law.
Facts.
You know, I think we got close.
Yeah, facts.
You know, I remember like they used to send out the video that my brother works for the national, whatever it's called, national national defense, and he said they're gearing up and sending tanks. I remember the first message that was confirmed that we had a COVID case in Gloucester.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember the first message I got, and it was like one of them. My cousin's brother is a doctor and said they've just intook their first COVID case in Gloucester Royal.
But on a mad one. I was on the COVID ward, innit? I was working at the hospital on the COVID ward.
Without jab?
This is without a jab.
Lies.
This is before they had the masks. Before masks were being told.
PPE thing.
Before any PPE was given out. That's how early I was in there. I was on the COVID ward while a man was coughing and sipping on his black seed oil. Shout out to those that know.
I know.
I didn't even have a mask on. No one had a mask on. No nurses, no doctors had a mask on.
See?
And then shortly after, we were talking about wearing masks. So I started wearing masks on that ward. And the nurses in the domestic team were up to me like, "Why are you wearing a mask?" And I had a mask and I had goggles over my glasses. I had goggles over my glasses. I was on it, fam. And they were like, why are you wearing a mask? Why are you wearing goggles? Oh, they've got no information that you need to wear it. I was like, yeah, I'm just wearing it. I was told to wear it. My boss told me to wear it. So I wear it. I was like, all right, cool. And then literally a week later, madness. Everyone's wearing a mask. And I was just like, no, I quit. So I quit, guys. I'm not. This is just a madness. I don't know what's going on.
No.
I'm on it. And that's before, like, if you go into a COVID ward now, it's well structured, isn't it?
Yeah.
But back then, brother, no one knew what they were doing, cuz.
Yeah, but no one did know, and people still don't know.
Yeah.
They're just flinging out vaccines. Taking a little sample group of 700 people and saying, Yep, this is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. These 700 survived.
These 700 are fine.
And the I don't know how many Asian. I don't know how many black. I don't know how many
They're
Caribbean
probably all
descent.
from the same ethnic or same
Ethnic
culture.
group, yeah.
You know, it's probably just, I don't know.
They have the same dietary.
Because remember, they have to
regiments.
step forward and take this.
Yeah.
Big man, I don't know no man. I know that is weird. Like, man ain't even taking the vaccine.
Yeah,
now.
facts. Yeah.
After what we talking a year?
Yeah.
I don't know no man that's gonna step forward and say,
I'll be
what's
a
that?
guinea
Experimental.
pig. Yeah, man.
Yo, give me a piece of that.
Yeah.
Yo, Brit, what? $20? Yeah, give me a little bit of that, Brit. No, I don't know.
The homeless people may be doing that.
Well, they spoke about that before, didn't they? And we're sending it to Africa and all of this thing there. But I just don't know, man.
On a marketing thing, pills sell better than injections.
Of course, 100%.
That's just, if it's good, it's definitely gonna skyrocket. And if you only have to pop one pill, even if you have to pop 10 pills, like
I was gonna say, have they spoke about it being a course?
No, I don't know.
Or is it just like take this pill in your system? It's got all of the nanobites and that in straight in.
Nanobites, you know, on 100%.
Nanotech.
100% that will do way better than the injection.
Yeah, but how much?
Even if it's
percentage? It's a massive percentage they're up at the moment, isn't it, with the injection?
What do you mean?
Like
in terms of people that have taken
it?
it. In the UK, yeah, they're pretty good. It's pretty good.
Massive. So yeah, maybe. Are you willing to take the pill?
Yeah, I think I am. You know,
I need to see a couple people.
I'm easier.
Yeah,
do you know what? Yeah,
I need to see a couple more than 700.
I'm more easier on the surface. It seems more easier just to pop a pill. I don't know why. I just feel okay with that, rather than injecting it into the veins, brother. You get me?
See all of this, big man. I did a Matrix start. Yeah, we've just talked about the meta.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We've just talked about the meta, the verse, the digital universe, plugging in.
Yeah.
Now they're bringing a pill, red pill at that.
Oh shit!
You don't even get a choice at a blue or red.
Big man.
This is what I'm saying.
They hide it in plain sight.
Matrix is one of them forward.
They hide it in plain sight.
Listen,
we're just not thinking. We're not thinking. That's what it is, cause we're not thinking.
When that time traveler brother come on Instagram, talking about the Great Depression. 60 years. Starts in what 2023 or whatever he said, and goes on to 2060 odd or whenever it is 2080. Big man, this is where it is. Big Depression.
I think there's a madness coming. I still think there's a madness coming.
Yeah,
I think there's a madness.
That's right. That's why I asked you about the raptures.
Big man, I can't tell you about the rapture like I used to, innit? But man can tell you this.
Yeah,
I'm safe.
Okay.
I don't know about no one else.
I don't know, but you have to no vaccine, no pill. Yeah, so what are you safe from? It's not corona right now. you're at the high risk category, so they say.
No, on everything, I'm safe in it.
Yeah,
that's just my walking. That's the way I walk, and I just know I'm safe.
Okay, you step with that. You step with that bop. Nah, I hear that. Still,
what are you saying though? You're a bit nervous though.
No way.
No,
I'm good.
You're not taking the pill.
Like I said, big man, I need to see a few more people drop dying and see what the consequences. But this travelling thing's getting a bit long now. I can't lie.
So do you know what? I went to a comedy show the other day in how'd I go? Bristol. Bristol, Burms. Bristol. It was a comedy show. It was Africa versus Jamaica.
Oh, okay, I seen that promoted.
Shout out to Cat B. Is it Cat B? Is that the brother's name? From Cat B from MTV Base.
Yeah. Oh, the Cat brother. Yeah.
So he was hosting it.
Oh, is it? Right, old school.
Long story now. But me and him, safe shout out to him. So I went to that, and the man said, and he said, "Oh, have you been vaccinated?" I was like, "What? Is this genuine?" I thought they were throwing this away and they're not doing with this. He goes, "No, have you been vaccinated?" I said, "No, I haven't been vaccinated." He goes, "Oh, but have you had like a recent lateral flow test or a PCR test that you can just prove to us?" I was like, yeah, I took one this morning. It's all clear. Yeah, but we need proof, innit? I was like, brother, I'm here, innit? I live in Gloucester. I gotta get proof. He's like, yeah, right. Sorry, we can't let you in. I was like, what?
You're not serious.
I was like, what? You know what man did? I had to do a little quick Google, grab the image.
You're a terrible guy.
Grab the image, send it to my mum. I said, yo, mum, send me this back and say blah 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 blah. She sent me back. I was like, all right, mate, here you go. That's from my mum. He's like, okay. Starts my arm and I went in.
You're a bad guy.
I'm not saying everyone should do this, but shout out to the guy. There was a guy that was in the hallway through the glass. He was like, oh, you could tell I was on the phone struggling. Like, oh, he's right. Like, the guy tapped the window. He's like, do you want me to send you this?
Is it?
To send you this, and you know when it says the proof and that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should be promoting this. He was a white gentleman.
Oh, very nice guy. Very nice guy.
Top of the morning to you.
Got mine
And
here, mate.
he was like, "Oh, snap! I could send it to you, but I already did that thing." So shout out to the,
Got mine right here,
shout out
mate.
to who I had to shout out to.
I know, and it was me that said as well about we keep showing stuff on camera.
Yeah. But anyway, that was love.
Okay, see it there?
Yeah, love. That's
Lateral
love.
flow test result is negative.
So I'm gonna,
But the thing is with
when
that,
I need, so when I need a thing, I'm just gonna text you. Yo, send me that thing. innit?
Yeah. The thing is with that big one, I've got about 3 or 4 ready.
Yeah,
there,
no
to
problem.
send in just in case. So I went to a festival as well.
Sorry, before you see the festival thing, guys, that was just a joke, innit? For any police or government
Authority,
officers
yeah,
watching,
any authoritative
just a joke.
figures.
we're just joking. innit?
Yeah,
We're
we
not
joke.
serious.
So yeah, I went to a festival. Yeah.
Yep.
And obviously, on the ticket or the thing, they said must, like you said, must prove
Yeah.
either vaccination or a lateral flow within, I think it's the morning,
40 hours.
or 40,
Yeah,
whatever it is. Cool, no problem. Lateral flow's cool. No word of a lie, I don't know what it was. So there was a group in front of me, or us, that I went with. It's like 5 or 6 of them, yeah. The brother stopped them at the gate. Can I see your proof of vaccination or proof of lateral?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So obviously they all got it. I showed it. We stepped up now. The guy's like, yeah, go through.
What was it?
No word of a lie. And I was like,
Yeah.
what do I look like?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was it a cool thing? Like,
Yeah.
is he saying he's cool, or are they saying they can't? Like, but and I don't. It didn't say like, like sometimes they like when I'm at the airport, I always get stopped for the random check.
Yeah.
Or I go through the metal detector and suddenly I have to take off my trainers and this and that. I think it even happened when we went. I'm sure I had to take off my trainers and them thing there.
You might have, yeah, you might have.
But nah, they just bust me through.
Oh yeah.
And I said, so what's all this like?
That's a vibe.
What is all of this if they're not gonna follow it all the way through? Like, I don't care.
Yeah, facts.
Like, it don't make no difference to me because I had the thing. I don't mind doing it, sending it off, getting it back on my phone. Is what it is. But the brother just didn't even stop or nothing. Like, when you're ready, when you're about to get ID'd, and you just got the ID ready. You don't want to bring an ID card. Man's a big man, but just in case, bam.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't.
Okay, that's a different flex, dude. That's a different flex.
So, but I know they're expecting that a lot. Like, I've got a show coming up next. When is it? The 18th, I think, of November, or one of them days.
Yeah.
And like you already got the message to say must provide.
Okay.
A lateral flow within the last 28, whatever it is, 48 hours,
Which is like,
or proof of vaccination.
Yeah. Madness. I don't even know if the lateral flow test actually shows you anything in it. But anyway, whatever. If that's what satisfies them,
even if it comes positive, you choose on the website what your result is.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah.
So the only thing you need is the barcode.
Yeah, but what's deep is that if you have to send it off for them to come back.
PCR.
The PCR stuff.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
If you do or you go to the testing site.
Yeah,
that's a bit different. But if you're just doing the lateral flows, like that's based on honesty.
And exactly. I'm literally gonna say
that's
that.
Based
that's
on
them
your honesty.
thinking that you're a nice, upstanding citizen, and you're
which
not
obviously
going to lie.
we all are,
Clearly.
and would never ever put anyone else at risk for my own self gain.
Never,
ever.
Correct,
Mr. Officer.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, so it's just trusting our honesty, as well as I'm sure some people, or security guards, or people who are at festival gates, that, and the other, are using it as a way to test. As another test for people going into those festivals.
Yeah.
So I'm using it as an excuse to refuse entry. Do you know what I mean? All those sort of stuff. So what can I say, man? What can I say?
Well, I don't know, man, but how you gonna prove that you've taken this pill though? So obviously with the vaccine, you're going into the doctors or wherever, GP or the hospital.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be the same? Like, they can't monitor you. So we could go in and say, take it, like what you see in care homes and stuff. Put the thing
look under your tongue. Yeah.
You know?
Drink water.
Very
ooh. Rub the tummy, yeah. Maybe they might say,
at the moment.
They might say you've got to stay there for like 30 minutes. Because obviously, some people just run into the bathroom, vomit.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to do it, but...
See, this is what I'm saying. It seems like, I think the people that run out initially...
Yeah.
And got it done, and now starting to kind of see why we that are a bit more reserved.
Yeah.
They're a bit like, just let this one play out.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
You
facts.
know, we're not anti-vaxxers.
Nope.
We're not saying that there's nanotech and with this and that. What we're saying is, let this one play out.
Yeah, facts.
Like, we might have only just got there, because probably at the start we were anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
But I just want to see how it plays out.
Facts.
You know, and in a year or so, we'll have a different conversation.
Possibly.
Or when I need to go on holiday.
Yeah,
We'll have a
again.
different
Yeah,
conversation
facts.
because
And for me,
I'm
again,
ready to risk it all then.
if Boris does say something about a madness, or whoever it is saying a madness in terms of NHS staff or people that work in those hospital contexts, then we've got to make a decision. Are we going to continue working in those contexts, or are we going to stand up and say, nope, look, I'm against it, blah, blah, blah.
Moving into the wilderness. And
you know what we need to do? All of those who are not willing to take the vaccine,
Yeah.
all you've got to do is sit down in the middle of the road, cuz.
Oh,
That's
we didn't even talk about that.
you gotta
Talk
do.
to me.
Because that's what you got to do. That's
Talk
that's
to
how
me.
you
Give me 5 minutes.
That's how you get people's attention.
So what is all that about?
That's climate change, isn't it?
Oh, that's the climate
That's a
change.
climate
That's what
change
you.
thing,
That
yeah.
was the other topic.
That's a climate change.
Okay.
But in terms of those who are against it, if we make enough noise, and it's not like we're not logical in our arguments against or our hesitancy to take the COVID pills or the vaccinations, because it actually does make sense. It's just that because we're not complying to those in the overseers,
Yeah.
then it's like, that's
You're
where
an
the problem is.
anti-vaxxer. You're labelled as. So they haven't really brought in that us and them yet, have they? Or have they? Do you see a bit of us and them, like we're the vax
internally,
Yeah?
not officially, not from official like people, but from like so when I'm at work or if I'm in certain contexts, people are like, oh, so you've not had the pill. Oh, what are you? Like, oh, I got to stay away from you. But that doesn't make no sense because you can still be a carrier and you can still die. You can still get it if you've been vaccinated. But anyway.
So do you think in the new census, I know the one's just gone.
Yeah.
Do you think they would ask that question?
Now that's a good idea. They might do still.
Obviously, what we got now, 10 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
But do you think it would be a question that they would ask if it was coming up now?
Yeah, if it's still relevant, they would. If it's still relevant, but they have all that information. They know, like it's on a computer base.
Yeah.
Everyone that was born in the UK, who is in the UK, they have you on a database.
I know, and they're talking about data protection.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's a
when
fact.
they need they can access whatever they want.
Easy. It's just whether they care to.
Talking about this
Go on.
vaccine, so there's a few people that are getting ill at the moment.
Yep.
Like around work, like the common denominator.
Yep.
Is this vaccine?
What, that they haven't or they have?
They've had it.
Okay.
Like I don't know in it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know a few people that are currently ill in bed, not with COVID because they do the tests and it's coming back negative.
Yep.
But they're still ill.
Yep.
But they've all had the vaccine.
Yep. They've all got the same similar.
I don't know. I've not got that deep. I just know
okay.
that they're not around and they're not feeling great. And it seems like, the common denominator is they're vaccinated up. I'm saying, I'm saying no more. That's all I want to say. That's all I got to say. Nothing else.
I hear you.
I don't even want a response. I just want to put a statement. No, but Pete, there's an illness going. Like I spoke to someone today.
Yeah.
And we meant to have a meeting this morning.
Yep.
And rang, no answer. I'm like, what's going on? And I got an email. Hi, sorry, I'm not feeling well. I'm home in bed.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Hopefully feel better tomorrow. Not sure what's come over me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yo, that's a bit mad. Like, instantly like that. Like, yesterday they were cool.
Yep.
Then by today, they're gone. Mash up. I'm just saying, people.
Young.
Let it play out. Yeah? Let it play out.
Sorry. The opinions of Daniel Cunningham is not the opinions of the
All I'm
broker.
saying is, let it play out. I'm not
Nah,
saying...
facts. I hear you, cuz.
That's my advice.
Yeah.
Not my opinion, that's my advice.
Yeah.
Let it play out. Yeah, with the hands as well. Let it play out.
That might be a safe option. Look, we're not experts in terms of the field of COVID or the field of vaccinations.
No.
Like people were tell me like, oh, they haven't isolated the virus, Dean. Is there really I don't know nothing about no isolation. And the people that are telling me don't know nothing about the isolation of a
what
virus.
they're saying, the virus is migrated and this, and they can't isolate.
They're saying, look, if you can't isolate it, how can you call it a virus? Like, big man, I don't know how you said it's called a virus. Like, I'm not,
because that's what they've told me.
Yeah, exactly. You're just saying what they're saying, and same as this guy. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, innit? I'm not an expert in the fields. I'm just trying to keep myself safe, trying to keep my family safe, and those that I love safe.
Listen,
Eat your
let
vegetables,
it play out. Let it play out.
How many conversations are we gonna have about COVID? Do you reckon?
What, until forever? Until it no longer affects our day-to-day life, which is gonna probably be at least another couple of years.
I don't know if you've ever seen, you know when people see films, like there's clips from news articles and this, that, and the other from loads of different things.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll clip one of these like podcast episodes and be like, oh yeah, this happened around this time? Go. These two
could do. You know I mean? Like in the background.
Yeah, or like in the intro of the film.
Ooh.
Just saying that'd be good, innit? It'd be a nice little flex. I don't know. Just thought I'd say that.
I don't know why they would choose ours and not
the bigger, more famous ones.
Thousands of no, but they like them little indie podcasts. Anytime you see it in the film, like I watched Godzilla versus King Kong the other day, and it's like one of them indie podcasts that they go looking for because they're breaking the whatever it is. We're that indie podcast, man.
We're doing what we're doing. Peoples, stay safe, man. It's a cold world out there.
Let's wrap it. And if you can, let it play out. That time again, my brother.
Yeah.
That time again, a little wrap up. I don't know if we've been following like the script. You know, like before we'd be like, so what have we spoke about during this episode? I don't know if we're still doing that.
We haven't, nah.
We haven't, have we?
Nah,
let's bring it back, man. Scripted.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Scripted
summary.
Podcast.
Okay, I like that.
So,
I like that.
What has been the discussions in this podcast?
So the first discussion was talking about Jada Pinkett.
Okay, yes.
Jada Pinkett Smith. And her outlandish statements of her husband's
lack of
inability to satisfy her sexually.
Jeez.
So so we talked about that.
Can't keep that serious. Then
we talked about, what did we talk about after that? The metaverse.
Oh, that was a mad. That blew. That's gonna blow my mind when all of that actually starts coming into fruition.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow my mind.
And I'm really interested in how that's gonna look like in real life, in person, in reality, in the metaverse.
In not reality, in digital reality.
Then we're talking about this jam pill, innit?
The COVID pill.
The COVID pill.
Yeah. Not the pill we just talked about off camera.
No, not that one.
The COVID one.
The COVID pill as a vaccination of sorts.
What is it, like a vaccination we say we don't know, do we?
Exactly. It's not fully pushed out yet.
Because are they still gonna push like every year you have to have the vaccination?
That's what it seems like. Boosters, isn't it?
Yeah, the booster.
Yeah.
Mad. But
yeah, that's another episode done.
Yeah, man.
Done and dusted.
Keep this one short on the wrap up.
There we go, man. It's a busy life, innit?
Yes, things to do.
So I go by the name of last name Henry.
That's
the Instagram handle.
Ooh. I nearly cut you out.
You did,
sorry, brother.
Oh, that's alright. It's love, innit? So last name Henry. That's the Instagram handle.
It's Danger ITZ on the Instagram.
You can get us on broken_generation_podcast.
Alright, there, man.
If you want to holler at us, DM, chat to us, maybe suggest some topics, and most importantly, if you want to be a sponsor.
We haven't even spoke about this. We've had this up the whole show.
So do you want to introduce it? Do you want to talk about it?
I'm just saying. So come up with this great initiative idea that if you have a company,
yep, or something to promote,
something to promote, just slips in, just here. It's gonna drop in it. Look at that. That could be your promotional flyer for the whole show. Is available.
That's dope.
Big man, what you could do with one Polly Pocket and a blue tack. But obviously, look at it dropping down now. Look at that, flopped it. Obviously, if you are interested, we could pull it up on the screen. digitalized, just like how we got the Broken Generation logo.
Somewhere
Where is
around
it?
here. But here somewhere there. But somewhere there.
Somewhere right there. We could get your logo like that.
In addition, I want you guys to holler at us if you are a female, because we got a special coming up soon, I believe.
Very.
Where we will need some females to be added for the conversation.
Always.
So if you're a female that feels like she's okay to get in front of the camera and has some interesting views, or just feels like she could share on maybe some specific topics that we may have for you, holler. Send us a DM.
Contract. Get in contact. Contract.
Send out contracts, So yeah, send your information. And then we'll contact you.
So I think the last one we did, the special, it was like around Christmas time,
It was
innit?
a Christmas special, yeah.
Where we did it, and it was just the man them.
Few of the man
you
them,
didn't even turn up.
Yeah, I think COVID flipped me.
No, you was ill, innit?
I was ill, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, but nah, definitely, man.
So,
We
yeah,
need
man.
another special. Nah, it's done now.
It's done.
It's
Cool.
done. We might as well just give up on that idea. But it was there for the whole show, though.
Yeah, it was live for the whole show.
It was there for the whole show. Also, just on a side note, verified on Spotify. Out there.
Big
Search
man.
me up.
Yo.
Tick and all of that.
Yo.
Simple process, but it's there. It looks good.
Yeah, that's vibes.
You
That's
know,
vibes.
no verification on the
So
Instagram.
that's chapter?
Yeah.
That's chapter 31.
Chapter 31 is there.
So make sure you're listening. That's gonna be a vibe.
Always.
Anyone you want to shout out to? Any loved ones you want to shout out to? Want to spend any special loving quotes or quotas to anyone?
No.
No. Dope. All right, people.
Broken generation.
Love and guidance every time.